Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 90s Guy with your host, Dr. Nick. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what can I say about what's going on in the land of professional wrestling? I'm going to do a little something different today. Instead of talking about the usual stuff that everybody's talking about on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, everything else like that, I'm going to talk a little bit different about what's going on in the world of sports as a whole. Now, I personally have not been a professional baseball fan in a very long time. My brother is a St. Louis Cardinals fan. My dad is a Chicago Cubs fan. My grandma is a Chicago Cubs fan. My late grandfather was also a Cubs fan as well. My grandma was a huge supporter and just absolutely loved Harry Carey. And if the Cubs actually win the World Series this year, even though I'm not a baseball fan and I'm not a Cubs fan, I will be genuinely happy for them. I'll get this right out. I am not a baseball expert by any means. I am not really a baseball fan. I have not been a fan of baseball since probably right before they went on strike in '94. I grew up around watching baseball, playing baseball outside, but I just never really gravitated toward it as a fan. I was a professional wrestling fan. That's just what I gravitated towards. Just like my brother is also a football fan, Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears, stuff like that. I just never really did. But I do respect the sports. I respect the athletes and the athleticism. And, it's very exciting what's going on right now with the Cubs playing the Dodgers and, the possibility of them going to the World Series and winning the World Series. It has not been done since 1908, so, it's crazy to think that if this does happen, what does it mean for, Chicago as a town? Will there be riots? I don't know. As you know, former WWE superstar CM Punk is a big supporter of the Chicago Cubs, Chicago Blackhawks. It's just crazy to think that this could be the year that the Chicago Cubs win the World Series. I don't know, it just blows my mind to think. I mean, I'm actually pulling for them. And I'm not a bandwagon fan. Like I said, I'm not really a sports fan. I'm not really a Chicago Cubs fan. I'm not really a Cardinals fan either. I'm just a fan of, just something spectacular like this. Back in the day when I used to watch the NBA, I was a Chicago Bulls fan. All those championships that they won. And then I just kind of fell off as a fan of the NBA as a whole. So, for those who want to leave shitty comments about, oh, here we go, we got another bandwagon fan. Just like I said, I'm not a fan of baseball. I'm not jumping on any bandwagon whatsoever. I'm just saying, for you Cub fans out there, I'm happy for you. I am. If they make it, great. This could be the year. And if it is, fantastic. I'm not one of those bitter sports fans who's like, shit on the Cubs because, I'm more of a supporter of the Cardinals. I'm not like that. I'm not a bitter sports fan whatsoever. That people that have been diehard Cubby fans for as long as they can remember, they really want this, and they get disappointed every year. So, anyways, like this video, hit the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you all later.